people practices can sometimes be difficult for the folks in the C-suite to get behind because we're not connecting the dots. And ultimately, that's what I'll be showing you what to do so that you can be more influential and enlist their support. But before any of that, we've got to grapple with some of these realities like the fact that HR isn't a revenue generating part of the business, at least not on paper. Instead, it looks like an expensive part of the business. The pay, the salaries, the benefits, the wellness programs, the EAPs, the benefits and resources that you give to your employees, well, that costs money. And it impacts the profit margin. Others are bringing in money, HR is spending that money, and it often gets lost in translation that HR is spending money so that the business can make money, so that you have the people, and the people are trained, and the people have resources and enablements to be able to drive business results. Well, HR is also not customer facing. And here again, it's just a misperception. You may not be customer facing, but you're people facing, and you are the ones who are oftentimes recruiting, hiring, onboarding, training the people who are customer facing. Here's what research says that CEOs are saying about HR. Now, to be fair, not all CEOs feel this way, not all CEOs have these misperceptions, but by and large, these are some prevalent thoughts, big enough to make it into research. They may not be giving HR a seat at the table, the C-suite I mean, if they don't see you as being a part of the strategic vision, the mission of the organization, the initiatives that are going to drive revenue and help the company to be successful. And that's more likely to be exacerbated if, in fact, the leadership in HR doesn't get tapped into business operations. You don't know anything about the products being developed or the quality standards or the user experiences. When it comes to shareholders or the board, they are often held accountable for key performance indicators and for business performance metrics that are different from what the person in HR or the team in HR is being held accountable to. And that also creates a bit of a divide. It's unfortunate. Now, if you don't allocate your human capital resources, FTEs and benefits and the like, if you don't allocate those in a thoughtful way with analysis and with data to think about employment needs, those employment needs are the ones that are tied to the strategies and the revenue and the initiatives in the future. If you're not connecting those dots, then all they're thinking about is, wow, people are expensive, they're a great cost to our business, and HR ought to be managing those expenses better. I'm not saying any of this is right or fair. I'm just saying that these are some realities that we have to be aware of.